Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here with me today on Priestess Wings. I just wanted to do a little oracle card reading for you today. And I'm going to be using a very cute little oracle deck made by my dear friend, beautiful soul. Her name is Byrne. And she has a shop on Etsy where she offers angel readings. And she also has beautiful intuitive art that she creates for people by channeling messages from their guides, their holy guides and guardians. And this is the box for the deck, and that artwork is all hers. She makes very colorful, beautiful artwork. And so we're going to be using this deck today. It's a cute little deck, and it gives really sweet, empowering little inspirational messages. And it's so small, the little box, that you could easily just put this in your purse, and you could take it traveling. You could take it pretty much anywhere with you. It's a solid little box, so it's great to have in traveling. So we're going to be using this deck, and just give you some pictures of the artwork on the back. Again, this is her artwork, and she's a dear friend of mine, and I really just wanted to show her work here because they're cute little oracle cards. So we're going to do a reading from these today. And before we begin, I just wanted to go ahead and say a little protection prayer. So I ask that our holy guides and guardian angels surround us in a shield of divine light. It is strong, it is filled with divine love and protection, encompassing us fully. We are safe in this sacred space. Thank you. All right. So the name of the deck is actually called Archangel Chamuel's Angelic Higher Self Empowerment Cards, and it's 48 affirmation cards that you can use. So we're going to be using that, and I'm just going to shuffle them really quick. And we're just going to focus on the divine message that is meant for the ones who are watching. What is it that their holy guides and guardians and guardian angels, their sacred and holy deities, wish to tell them? Okay, this is our first card here. Right there. I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to read it. And this card says, Divine Higher Self, thank you for helping me to stand up and stand out. I am meant to be seen and to be heard. So that's a very important message for people, especially people who are suffering from suppression of their own voice and their expression of their inner truth. This is the next card that we have pulled, and it says, Divine Higher Self, thank you for connecting me with Archangel Chamuel's divine will and golden light of truth. Infuse any heartache or sadness with your love to help me release tears, frustration, or loneliness. All is being resolved and dissolved in divine love. I now trust my instincts to create what my heart desires. And then our final cards. Simple reading today. All right. Divine Higher Self, please balance, align, heal, open, and strengthen my chakras now. I feel grounded and exhilarated now. Everything is flowing in the right direction, and all of my energy centers are clear. So this is a very beautiful message. It's regarding those who are watching may be suffering from some sort of suppression, a suppression of expression, self-expression, an expression that is very important to becoming our authentic self. And when we live authentically, that's when we truly start to grasp what makes us happy. For so long, we kind of walk through life and we kind of do what we're expected to do and do what must be done in order to maintain our life. Oftentimes, we put aside these things, but deep inside, there's a little voice. And sometimes it's difficult for us to speak or to be seen or to be heard because we fear judgment. We fear judgment from others that we may know or that we may not know, especially in today's world where social media is like a wildfire with information and people just don't want to be seen like that. So there may also be issues with family with this, or with people that are close to someone, feeling like they can't express themselves, they can't be themselves around these people, and it's starting to kind of take a toll on them. So this is a message from the divine higher self, encouraging you to be yourself, to take that deep breath and just be yourself. This next card is a message from the divine higher self, and it's thanking Archangel Chamuel for their healing and for their guidance. And it's essentially a reminder to trust in the divine instead of trying to struggle with it, instead of trying to fight against it or to manage it like something that makes you frustrated and sets off your triggers, anything like that. Let it go. Give it to the divine. Allow yourself to be yourself, to be heard and seen, and trust that the divine will have your back, will take care of you, will protect you, and that all things that you are worried about over here because of this, they're going to resolve, and that you are always protected by the divine. They have you. Release those fears and let it go, okay? And then this last message was the divine higher self saying that your energy centers are clear and that everything is flowing in the right direction for you. You are grounded. You are aligned, healed, and open. This is a beautiful picture kind of the different colors of our chakras here. And the one that's kind of involved in this is that beautiful throat chakra right here, which has a lot to do with when we express our truth, our inner truth, and our self-expression. The sacral chakra as well down here is very important for us when we realize and are comfortable in knowing that we are perfect the way we are. We can change for the better for ourselves, but we don't have to become something that we are not on behalf of someone else. You don't have to go along with the flow if it's not what you want. And a lot of times when we can't speak our truth, we have that problem. We'll kind of just be like, I don't really want to do this thing, but I just don't have the strength to turn down this person, or just to say, no, I don't feel like it. It's time to take a deep breath, respect your boundaries, and express yourself. Or when somebody's there and you just feel that nagging in your heart, like they don't really know who I am. It's okay to be seen. It's okay to be heard. I know it's hard sometimes. Believe me, I know it's hard. I had to kind of reveal myself to my family, and the reactions were mixed, and some accused me of some very terrible things just out of ignorance. You know, a lot of times there's fear in regards to being sensitive to energy or to reading oracle cards. I went through it. For my personal story, I had to go through it. So this is telling you, take a deep breath. It's okay to express yourself, to stand out, to be seen and heard. It's okay. The divine has your back and they will support you, and things will resolve. It may seem tough at first, and it always will when we're doing something new that we haven't done before. It's going to seem tough at first. But having the strength to do that puts that next foot forward, and it helps ground us even stronger in what we know is true, especially regarding ourselves and our journeys. And then this one, when we start taking those steps to self-healing, to self-care, and we start aligning ourselves with our authentic life and being honest with ourselves and respecting ourselves and speaking the truth of our hearts. When we start to do that, once we start to align, it's crazy. Everything in your life just kind of starts happening. It's just this alignment just starts coming, and you're just like, wow, I can't believe this is actually I thought this took effort. And it does take some effort on our part, and believing in ourselves and taking that next step. But as far as everything else goes, it just starts to align for you. And that's what will happen when you start to embrace yourself, love yourself enough to speak your truth honestly, lovingly, and with respect. Do not worry. The divine has your back, and they're helping you to resolve the issues that will come, whatever comes, whatever day, whatever time, whatever situation, they will have your back. And it's okay for you to speak, to be honest, to be seen, to be heard in your feelings, especially your true feelings of your heart. So it's basically that message. It's a very, very beautiful and important message to not be afraid to speak your heart. And whatever you are afraid of saying in front of whomever, it's going to be okay. The divine universe, if you will, or your divine angels, they have your back. The universe has your back. It's going to be okay. Once you start making steps for yourself and you start being honest with yourself and sharing more of who you are on the outside, not keeping it always on the inside, you start to share it a little bit more on the outside. You start being less afraid and you start growing. And now your life starts aligning. Okay? So that is the beautiful message for you today that we had from the wonderful little oracle deck. It's just so cute. And that's from, again, this oracle deck here. Archangel Chamuel's Angelic Higher Self Empowerment Cards by Miss Laura Byrne. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I hope that this message resonated for you, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much.